We're all here. Very cool. All right, welcome everyone. DM Greg for tonight's episode 1 of Mongoose Traveler Spinward Marches campaign. Last session we did our character creation. We'll have some bookkeeping to do before we begin. Going around the room, if you guys want to just say hi and introduce yourself, we go Paulette, playing Gwyn.
Hi, I'm Paulette. I'm playing Gwyn Brightford, the scientist.
Next up, Mike Corbin.
Hello, my name is Michael, and playing Corbin Corona, scout, explorer, and look forward to tonight's session.
Winner of the life path.
Back to you in the studio, Greg.
Yeah.
Do we know where Corbin Modelo is?
All right, next is Caleb playing Saenta. You have to pronounce it, man.
Yeah, hi, I'm Caleb, playing Saenta Kahal.
Cool. All right, thanks. Quinn with Xander.
Quinn, Xander Dunnick, the merchant.
All right, and Nate playing Cyrus. Oh, we lost you, Nate.
Again,
only when we go live.
You've got to learn sign language.
Nate says hi, playing Cyrus. Next, and last is Jay with Revan.
Yep, I am Jay playing Revan, who is a ex-merchant, and he retired as a noble. So he is now running from something that's going to kill him, which is why he's on this merchant.
Darth Revan?
Little IP infringement. And last but not least, technically on this stream is our Sirenscape bot. So we are piping some sounds in through Sirenscape. Just playing ambient music from the Starship. So, we'll see if we keep it going. I don't know if we want to love it. I hear some popping already, so we'll see if we keep it up. Go ahead and get us into the full stream. So we have some bookkeeping to finish up from last session. Actually, let me check on that popping and see if that is the Sirenscape or something else. So killing that. Am I the only one hearing popping?
No, I hear it.
I
I'm
hear it.
wondering if it's me.
Yeah, we're getting.
It's definitely not me, and I can't see any yellow around people when it's popping, so I don't know.
Yeah, I still hear it.
Let's do this. I'm going to go around the room muting, and we'll troubleshoot it that way. So, call it muted, not popping. Mike? Still popping. Okay. Caleb? Oh, you already muted. Not a problem. Quinn? Oh, I heard it pop. All right.
Damn.
Nate? Popping. And Jay, last. Uh-oh. I don't know, Jay. I muted you. I heard some popping. All right. I quit hearing the popping. We got anything at your desk ambient going on?
Talking about me?
Yeah.
No, nothing.
You don't hear it. You
Unless
don't
I'm
hear
breathing. I don't hear any popping.
Yeah. So when I mute you, and you're muted, so don't talk. Everybody else confirmed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very interesting. So, yeah, see, something on your mic is popping.
Hmm.
Yeah, there you go. All right. I'm gonna get the Sirenscape going again. So it wasn't that. Let's see if that goes away or not.
Are you still hearing it?
Yeah.
Every so often.
Yeah.
I'll just get used to it.
How about when I mute?
Nope.
That went away.
And now it's coming back.
Yeah. As soon as you turn it on. Yeah. So, all right. Well, it should be so good. We'll go ahead and play. So, all right. Last session we did our character creation. Quinn went through and did an audit of the session 0. I've updated some of the character sheets. I had gaps. I reached out to players where they were certain we needed to make some adjustments. I think we are caught up. If you didn't hear from me, you're good. Your character is good. Now we do have a new ship. So if you're watching in Fantasy Grounds, I'm going to delete our Empress Morava class Far Trader from there, and on the ye old party sheet. Oop, I'll close it. Delete. All right, now we have a new one, right? PC spacecraft updated. So this one I'm going to delete. And then we could drop the updated out of this, right?
Yes.
Okay. This will be our ship. So let's get a token on it. Oh, there's an Empress right there. Can we do it? Let's see. Cool. And then I'll add that to our party sheet. So now, everybody, whether you're new or experienced the Fantasy Grounds, if you open up your character sheet, and on the ship tab on the bottom right side of your character sheet, do we have a ship in there? Did it come through? Oh, hey, your game master has to add you all as crew. How about that? Okay, ref. All right. You may have to close your sheet and open it again, but now if you go to ships, yeah, so we can actually start predetermining roles, right? And start picking your crew positions. Not everybody has that one. You can stay as a passenger. We could double up in positions if we only got one turret, so that we would only really have one gunner.
2 turrets.
We do have. Is it a double turret or 2 singles?
2 doubles.
It's 2 double. Oh.
Yeah. What beam laser? Very long range beam laser in each, and a sandcaster in each.
Oh, I misunderstood this shit. I thought we were doing splitting the double into 2 singles. That's why probably. So
you said pick our role.
Yeah, pick your role. Does it make so? Like I see. Yeah.
Well, I can be a pretty competent, reasonably competent medic. I'm capable of astrogation, although I think there's people who are better at it than me. I have electronics comms, and yeah.
The medic would also probably be the steward, if you have steward 0 or steward 1.
I don't have steward, but I do have pretty solid social, so maybe I could grab it.
One of the crew droids, I believe, have steward.
Okay.
Xander is useless on a ship, so I was planning on training him in steward to give him a role. Because he's no ship skills.
You are the most important person on the ship, though.
General crew?
Yeah. The money man. Well,
yeah, I
the
would say
person
general
who can
crew.
make money out of money.
Right.
But yeah, I've already got Steward listed as my training for when we start trainings for that exact purpose. To make him useful in some way. Not that we can't have more than one person as a steward.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
True. Now, actually, I got a
Somebody might
question.
be off the ship. Go
I got
ahead.
a question for you. So, basically, making the positions on the ship is one, so people know what to do, or know their role, obviously, and two, it's what they get paid. So, I think I put a message on Discord on this. Do we want to? Everyone should get a salary. Do we want to make that salary based on the role, or do we want to say that we're a trading company, and we're all equal partners? You know, for whatever reason. You know, I know some people have more money into this than others, but do we want to say that we're all formed into a limited liability, a trading company, or what? Like we could give everybody $5,000 a month, and then use it as a corporation.
I am in favor of that particular plan.
I'm
but
fine.
In
Anything.
all honesty, it does not matter to me in the least.
Yeah.
It's just making sure that somebody has it's making sure that somebody has spending money,
Mm-hmm.
and then anything that comes out of the spec trade fund, we just do a vote and say, hey, should we buy some spares, or should we buy a new air raft, or should we upgrade the wet bar, that type of thing.
So what do you guys want to do? Should we put it to a vote, or do you want to? I can make it an anonymous vote.
It doesn't matter if it's anonymous or not. So that's what I'm actually. Just do a show of hands. Anyone want something else? Raise their hand.
I feel like everybody's pretty ambivalent.
Yeah.
Or just do a roll. Odds even. There you go, odds. So it was odds.
Okay.
Don't you have to pick which one is odds and which one is evens?
No, you don't. That's the beauty of it. So here's the question. I know you don't have any ship skills, but you're the broker. Do you want to be the one that decides where the ship goes?
I, as a person, as a player, feel that I can make money anywhere with these skills, and believe in a more democratic system.
Okay.
Plus, there's patrons that may pay us to go one way or another.
Okay.
So that's always an option. But if there is a trade that I see that can really net us some money, I will put a case forth for that.
Okay. So you want to try it by committee first, and then nail it down to a single decision maker if it doesn't work?
That works.
Well, what do we got?
I always prefer
got
Jane's
6.
philosophy on leadership.
Which
chain
is?
of command. The chain of command. The chain I get and beat you with until you learn who's in command.
Yeah.
That works.
Although we could say democratic with the broker having the tiebreaker, because it could go 3-3.
That's true. I'm fine with that.
We could just do like in character chain of command, and then out of character do a vote on it.
Yeah, it's whatever.
That way somebody just makes the decision and we all just go along with it.
Works for me.
Because I'm so new at this, I don't even know what would be a good idea or a bad idea. Like, don't scuttle the ship or set the self-destruct or anything. But other than that,
Aw, really?
Those are all good ideas.
Here goes the fun police.
You just eliminated
Mr. Buzzkill.
Yeah.
Is there a character card or something? Where we can see everyone? Oh, there it is. Never mind.
Yeah, am I sharing on the party sheet everybody's? It's a setting.
Oh, okay.
So you guys in the party sheet, you can see everybody's. Can you see their attributes, right?
I don't see
Yes.
the party sheet.
Oh, upper right on Fantasy
On
Grounds
yours?
underneath Tool.
Oh,
On
I see it.
yours, I can see the attributes.
Let me see if I could do it where I could show the.
Yeah, I see everyone.
I don't. I did
There
go
we
into
go.
the party sheet. I just don't see anything. Which is
There
odd.
you go. Perfect. You didn't see nothing.
Yeah,
Invisible die.
on yours that you are streaming, I can see everything. On mine, I just have initiative,
Character
endurance,
details.
strength, and dex.
Oh,
right.
there we go.
There, I just toggled the show character details to on. So
Yeah.
now you might
Oh,
be able
yeah,
to see
now I
more.
see everything.
Okay.
Yep, I see everything now.
I actually don't see anything in the party sheet.
Are you on the main tab?
Oh yeah, I was on the main tab.
Okay.
Cool.
Ship.
Xander has already wounds.
Yeah, I
that
saw that. Somebody might be. I could clean it up.
And then rating 5. It's not very fair.
Is anybody showing any really weird modifiers on their skills?
Yes, I was going to point that out. I was actually just looking at for that when I was going through auditing. I noticed that some of the modifiers were way off.
Go to your action tab and hit the little reset button underneath each box, and they'll reset it.
Yeah. If you guys want to take a look at my screen, it's this little box. Reset to max. Reset to max.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wonder what that was from.
It was on everybody, from what I could see.
It is what it is.
Sounds like a Geiger counter.
Yeah.
It's kind of giving me like the ASMR thing, like in the back of my head.
A little bit of white noise.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in my Gamma World game.
Oh wow, Gamma World.
Yeah.
I'm walking through 10 rads in Fallout 3 right now.
Yeah. It's picking it up from somebody. I just killed the Sirenscape again.
Oh. I get. Yeah, whatever. This is much more tolerable than the clicking.
Yeah, that's good. All right, Sirenscape's coming back.
So where do I find the party sheet?
Oh, sorry, Jay. I muted you, and it's not you.
Oh, I found it.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
muted.
sorry. Yeah.
It's not me. It's at the top under the tools thing.
Yep, literally top right. I found it. Thank you.
Yeah. I had trouble finding it too.
I was looking under like campaign, like
Yeah.
it's like it's relevant to the campaign, therefore it should be there. Oh, we got it.
Well, that argument applies to everything.
True. Think we should have like one folder for campaign and just put everything in there.
Yeah. All right. So, cool. So you guys found the party sheet, and we're good. We're this is a what type of crew are we gonna be?
Sounds like we were traders. All right.
Uh-huh.
General merchant crew.
Okay.
General merchant crew.
All right. So I do have an asset I'm gonna share. This is just probably won't come up today, but I'm gonna link it into our ship. Let me get your tokens on the map. So this is by a guy named Fairroyd. He does CRW assets on Fantasy Grounds. And as I'm dropping you on this map, you should hopefully see yourselves. And this should be light-based. Oh, we got 2 Xanders. I don't know what I've done. I'll delete one of them.
Duplication glitch.
Yeah.
There can only be one.
All right. I'm gonna unlock tokens. So do you guys see yourselves on this map?
Yep,
Yes.
Skernoodle.
Yeah, you should be. Now, how many Xanders are there?
I see none, so you deleted
Okay.
whatever one was
I deleted the one I left down
connected to me.
Yeah, so you guys-
Traveler, Attack of the Xanders.
There we go.
yeah. So now, if you drag your characters around the map,
Mhm.
and you should be able to find some doors if you're familiar with this floor plan. I don't know if they're
Definitely
obvious.
I don't think I have access to my token.
Let me see what's going on here.
Actually, I can. I just can't move it.
No,
Yeah.
I am not seeing any doors.
All right, so I'm going to open one.
However-
I'll just start opening them up. So on the west side, or port side. Sorry, let's get this right. Port side. I just opened a door, and they're just going to keep opening up.
Oh, hold on. You know
Oh,
what?
now I see them.
I'm probably in the wrong.
I couldn't see the doors because
There
I
we
was
go.
clicked on my token. I was holding the token. If you
I
release
see.
your token when you're near it, then the doors show up.
Okay, great tip. So you guys, then I'm just going to start opening doors all over the place then for you, just so you could explore your ship. Boarding actions probably won't. I mean, that's not how boarding action really works. It's abstract. But if we ever get into a scene where we're on our ship, this is our ship, and there is a second floor to it, and I'll show you guys what that would look like by turning off the line of sight. So this is the full map with the line of sight turned off.
Gotcha.
And this is a regular, not a custom. Like this doesn't have the lab in it, things like that. But
Right.
so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this record on our PC spacecraft in the notes section. So if you guys ever want to find it, it's in there unless you want to make a note or whatever. That's cool. So a lot of these CRW assets I'm going to try to use. These got some cool space sports and space battle scenes, and with Fantasy Grounds now they have the we're not at waypoints yet. What is it called, Paulette? The in the 2.5D, the backdrop.
The skybox.
Skybox, thank you. Yeah, so we have Skybox assets in here too. So it'll be neat. It'll be a little bit more immersive when we get going. Okay.
Oh, I have a quick question. I had 40 grand left after the 10K.
Mhm.
I stuck it in the spec trade fund. And then I'll mark that I put it down so it gets paid back. Does anybody else have money to put in the spec trade fund?
That's speculative trade for our new.
Yes.
I have 0 whole dollars.
I have some spare change if you want me to throw some that way.
You gotta have something to start with. Some seeds.
Yeah, you have to have some. You have to have something to start with.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
maybe
put 40 in. I can put 40 in. I'll match that.
I was gonna say too. It might be worth once we get the mission details and make sure that you have enough money to do your mission prep. If there's anything out of the ordinary you want to do.
We can just take it out of the spec trade.
Okay, yeah, or there's okay.
It probably should. It probably should have been called ship fund rather than spec trade fund. But
Well, there could be two. There could be a ship fund, which is maintaining the ship and such, and then a spec trade fund, which is used for finances for making more money.
I have 2 columns. One for the ship account. Actually, I do have 3 columns. I have a spec trade account, ship account, and the ship safe for physical funds.
Mhm.
So let's see. Next step. Any other final steps we need to do? We didn't. I have not given any skills, bonus skills for the
Connections.
connections. Yep. Thank you. What do you? This is for the connections that have been provided. Is everybody okay with those connections? I think I was kind of waiting more of an affirmative that works for me.
All right.
I'm fine. I'm fine with those connections. I put 3 of them in the. I put 3 of them in the chat for me. And they don't have to go. They could all be different. I mean, you don't. You can have more than 2 connections. You only get skills for 2 of them, though.
Yeah.
Right.
So I can bring it up and take a gander. So I know, Mike, you had yours was very detailed, very cool. I know you did a Black Ops mission with Sahenta.
No.
that was yeah. Is that yeah? So you're not good with that. That's why I was asking before I started doing that was a valid connection.
I don't think I did any Black Ops missions with anyone.
Yeah.
At least that I've heard.
Let me see. Cyrus and Xander, we had talked about term 4. While
Right.
Cyrus was a drifter, a risky adventure.
Yeah. Something
Sin-
about asteroid mines and stuff.
Yeah. December on Discord, December 3rd, 8:28ish.
Mm-hmm.
7:44 to 8:28ish.
Okay, so Quinn is like the ship captain or something?
No, we got to discuss that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, who like owns it?
See, well, no one. The scouts.
Okay.
Well,
the 3 people that got parts of the ship would be the ones that actually own it.
Okay. I'm not sure who got parts of the ship.
Well, it was the. I got the ship. It started off as mine, and then there were 2 lab boats. Which one? It was Gwyn, and who was the other one?
Yeah, I had the lab and then 2 shares.
Yeah.
Gwen and Cyrus.
Cyrus.
Yeah,
So
I had
then-
I had a ship share, and then I had the old vessel that we sold.
Ah, okay. Just trying to think
So
of who I
let's-
could connections with.
Yeah, let's figure out one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going
So-
to. Oh yeah.
Cyrus and I could have that connection where he was passing through Caliburn, which is where Xander is from, where Xander was a belter during his background package. And the thought was that Cyrus got into some trouble looking at a ruined ship on or a ruined mining site somewhere, and basically had to get his butt pulled out of the fire when Xander came to save him, which I had mentioned could give Xander flyer grav or pilot small craft or even medic, and they would all be at level 1 because, well, that's what you do with connections. They're always level 1.
No, they're up to level 3. They're up to level 3. You can add them to any skill you have. It doesn't have to be specific.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. At which point I might take a look at that again. But those would be the skills at this point that I would be looking for with that previous thought. And honestly, I'm just looking, those are still the best options for him. But as far as what Cyrus would take, that could be any number of things.
That's true. It depends. I mean, because it's not that I had any detriment from it. I just don't. I'm not certain what I would learn from being rescued.
Yeah, it could literally be anything from that connection. So
I mean,
like
it could be
pick a skill.
something.
It could be something it could be broker, it could be steward, it could be gun
Gambler.
combat, it could be it's literally could be anything that you can twist and put in there, because the whole connection rule is there so that you can have, 2 skills worth of control on your character.
Mhm.
What's your vac suit skill at?
I don't have it, so
There's an option.
there's
Yeah.
an option. If I was out floating around in the belt, then I should probably at least know how to use that. So, take a
You wanna
back
go ahead and-
to
yeah.
0.
Yeah, you want to add it? Or I'm already there. I could add vac suit to you,
Sure.
Cyrus. Okay. Does it go straight to 1 without a specialization?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Vac suit doesn't have specialization.
Okay, and then Xander, what were you gonna take on that one?
I'm just questioning that myself, as to whether ship's boat would, or small craft would be more advantageous, or flyer craft would be more advantageous. On an asteroid, it would be small craft. It wouldn't be flyer.
Gwyn, do you have connections yet?
Well, I know that somebody had made a comment about college connected. Let's see.
Mhm.
I guess it was with Corbin.
Yeah, I think it was me.
Okay.
We probably knew each other since we both graduated with honors or whatever it is.
But you were
Top
at
of our class.
school at different times.
What kind of like scientist do you envision your character as having been?
Well, she's definitely into biology and checking out alternate life forms.
Hmm.
A little bit of into DNA work and possibly unmentionable work, depending on how far she gets into this and what kind of money we really want to make.
Huh. Okay, I'll keep thinking.
Oh,
But yeah, I've got biology, cybernetics, and semiology, and let's see, what was the other one? Yeah, a little, engineer life support stuff, Life. Sorry.
So would it
Yeah,
make
I think-
sense if Corbin's out exploring and doing that kind of a thing, scouting, that I would run into some of this stuff going on? I noticed somebody was talking about being lost in space, floating in debris fields.
That would have also been me,
Space.
but I think that connection was with Xander primarily.
Okay.
Space is
I was
very
going to
big.
ask if anyone would have been around to witness Cyrus losing his duel.
Oh, I can stick in that. I was a noble
Yeah.
at that time. I was a noble at that time, and I could have been there at the duel. And
been a
I
second?
really didn't like the other guy.
Maybe that's. I know we made this joke last time, but you inherited my eye or something stupid like that. No, you probably would have inherited something better, but
Poopy.
It doesn't really. Hi, Piper. Say hi. No. Okay. Get out. Lay down. Get in your bed.
All right,
So-
Jay, your suggestion in turn 4 with Xander. Actually, if it was a situation where I had to take care of you, I could pull up Steward there fully, to level 1.
Perfect.
Okay. I will record both of those on my character sheet then.
All right.
I don't want to get bogged down on this for for a 3-hour session.
Uh-huh.
But if you guys, we could put maybe 5-10 more minutes on this, but then we'll push on, and then we
Okay.
could wrap this up in the Discord before next session. But I
Sounds
just wanted
good.
to make sure we had the the opportunity.
Corbin, do you have any things yet? Connections?
I don't believe I do.
Okay. Well,
We had some discussion, like the college thing we just talked about, but I don't think we solidified anything.
My special recognition happened around the same time as your exemplary service to the Scouts. So I don't know what you were like headcanon your exemplary service as having been, but maybe your guy like made some big find and.
Oh, that's right. There was something. There was a connection made. I think it was with you when we were doing the alien artifact or alien something. If you remember that. Let me see. Under personal. Let's see.
If I make connections with people, I definitely completely forgot it.
I think it's. So I can't read it because dealing with. Hey, Greg, can you help me out with this? So, in my career history, you say drop the chat into events, but I can't read. I can only read like the first 3 words.
Really?
Okay, with an alien species, you have an opportunity to gather extra intelligence, and you were rolled in with that in some way. Yeah, we had talked about that, and I don't remember what we decided on. Because you were doing something too, and you're like, I could have been with Corbin when he did this. I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
I don't remember.
Go back and look at the video. We have it on video.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later. It's not that important.
Yeah, it's mostly. I mean, we could figure out the connections. We could actually figure out the connections later if we want to.
Yeah,
it's just a matter of.
I put in chat there with my piloting skills and my astrogation and knowledge of different systems. You guys may have come to have me take you somewhere.
Oh, actually, that sounds like something that my guy would have been involved in. We're on Flammarion or wherever it's called.
Flammarion. Yeah, I'll go. I'm gonna show on stream if you guys want to take a peek. Flammarion. Old traveler map. So.
Okay.
Like this?
Yeah. Maybe your guy was like looking for passengers, and my guy was looking for someone who could like discreetly take him out of Imperial space, or at least the core part of it. And I kind of signed on to your ship, and you transported me to where we are.
Your pilot was sick that day. You needed me. I was working for a temp agency.
What skills could we get out of that? I do not have Streetwise.
Oh,
That's a good question.
I'm gonna look. I do not, surprisingly.
So, does anyone have Streetwise?
That'd be very interesting to not have anybody walk out with Streetwise.
No, I have.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
Do you get Streetwise when you lose your
eye?
eye?
Are you? How good are you at it?
Oh no, not great. It's
okay.
zeros.
I'm gonna take.
Well,
I'm gonna. Yeah, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna take 2 levels of Streetwise for my connections, if that's okay.
Yeah, just call it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Cool.
Stealth looks like something someone would want to have.
I think Gwyn has stealth.
I'm pretty sure someone got it when we did the package.
Let's see. Yes, Gwen. That should be 1. But yes, Gwen has it.
And we'll be training up skills anyway.
Where did this go?
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit on Flammarion. So, actually, for the stream, I think does this work? Aha! Look at that. Blew you all out of it.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right, because we had some new Traveler players. I do want to describe the Universal World profile and anybody watching the stream, right? So a UWP, you read this kind of this hexadecimal. 0 to 9 is number 0 to 9. A is 10. B is 11. So on and so forth as you go up a numeric order there. So seasoned Traveler players could understand a Universal World profile and the character of the UPP. If you go A623514-B, they know that the starport is 10, excellent, the size is 6, atmosphere is 2, hydrosphere is 3, 30%. So nice thing about Traveler Map, it breaks out and gives you that actual description right in it. So when we are typically in a system, every system has a primary starport. So whether that system has 1 planet, 9 planets, or 8 planets like ours, I don't know how we feel about 8 or 9 planets on this crew in the solar system, or the Sol system. Then that the primary planet's usually got a starport, which is typically the capital of the planet, not always, but then there's the starport is the downport, and then there's a high port. High port is a space station. Think like Babylon 5 or Deep Space Nine, that kind of a scale. So you could dock your ship up in the high port, and typically that's where you would start. You start in a high port. You go from system to system. You go high port to high port. Going in system down planet side, it'd be very specific if you're delivering goods and supplies or things like that, because there's certain risks that you could avoid by just going to high port to high port. I know we got, for my seasoned travelers, you guys have anything you want to add to that worth noting?
No.
I know our ship is aerodynamic, so it doesn't get a penalty when it enters atmosphere. It does have a landing gear, so you can do field landings. Is that correct? Yes. Yeah. Empress.
Yes.
Ship. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The only thing I would add is the quality of the starports vary.
Oh yeah.
Greatly. From a simple flat place on the soil to, Deep Space Nine, Babylon 5, things like that.
Things to keep on is the law levels. If you leave your ship in Flammarion, light assault weapons are prohibited. That doesn't mean just light assault weapons. It means everything law levels 1 or 0 to 4 are prohibited. So we'd have to look at the law level. So basically, you're not leaving the ship with a assault rifle, hand grenades, pocket nukes. You probably leave with a hand weapon and a pistol. But that's, the things to keep in mind. That includes armor, and I think in game I could actually share the law level chart. Also, things to note if we think you're going planet side is paying attention to that atmosphere and hydrosphere, and even the size, because that has your gravity. Oh, there's a better way to do it. So I'll get back on this. Out of this and throw on the fantasy ground so everybody that's following along. So let's look up the law level. You guys can see that because that's important. It's understanding what you can and can't have on you. So world law level. So 0 to 4. 0 is no restrictions. 1, no poison gas, explosives, undetectable weapons, and WMDs. No battle dress armor. 2, no portable energy or laser weapons or combat armor. 3, no military weapons or flak. And 4, no light assault weapons and submachine guns or cloth. But you could go higher on this. So it's not a super lawful level. So you could all firearms except bladed weapons, stunners, shotguns, pistols, those things you could have with you. Let's see. What else do we want to talk about? So in game, I also have a system for Flammarion. So I was showing that in there. So this is the record that came with the adventure, technically. So it may not always be a 1-to-1 match with Traveler maps, because Mongoose sometimes fudges something, or Traveler maps fudge Mongoose. Not always 1-to-1, but let's see how that mapped. A623514 Bravo. Yeah, it's the same. So a lot of ways to skin this cat and identify. I bring to tie this all together. As you guys plan your jump route to wherever the mission is going to take you, things like that, studying the destinations UWP, and then all the jump systems that you're going to jump into. It's worth taking a screen, at least a light screening of these systems. So I'll get off that. Yeah.
The trade codes are definitely going to be important when planning routes.
Mm-hmm.
There's a tab on the accounting sheet that I have Flammarion already there. It has a list of everything available except for the 5 additional items, and it has the trade code, the buy trade codes, the buy DMs, the sell DMs, and the planet UWP.
Cool.
Right. I know I'm pushing us along, but just everybody good with finishing the connections between now and the next session then? For anybody missing some skills, this could help us get the last skills we
sure
need.
thing. I'm good.
All right. So tonight's session is starting in Flammarion. I do have a... Okay, we are in game. So the calendar set. So in game chat, I'm just starting this at the first... It's a Julian Day calendar, right? But day 1 of the year 1105. So 1105, day 1. And there's 365 days. And I guess... Does it use a Volani calendar? Why would the Volani use 365? That's something to look up.
There's a reason for it. I don't remember it off the top of my head, but there is a reason for it.
Yeah, so very interesting. The Third Imperium is Volani Humanities, not Sol Humanati. So
you know what? I think it's a leftover from when the Soleimani took over.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. That makes sense. So we are on a 24-hour, 365-day year. So normal date and time for everybody tracking. It'll matter as I have seeded events. Things will happen, and timers will tick off on missions. They'll be critical, and I will be feeding you dates and/or times as necessary in the game chat using the in-game tool. So, if and when it applies. So, okay, so Flammarion, we have our ship. You guys were satisfied there, and I have provided Mike Corbin with our intro. If you want to reveal to the crew what you have found, and we can get us going, actually.
Yeah, so there's a shady character by the name of Valerius Thorn. He's an IISS agent from Special Branch. Thorn, he ran a black operation where I met him, and I guess this is something that ties us together. Santa Sendenta. We both worked. Senta. We both worked. Reached out via a dead drop message, which was embedded in a standard navigational update. So I was doing my own thing and pushing buttons and reading things, and I noticed it and started reading more. And what the request is what they call a cleanup job, and essentially there's a vessel, a little ship that is down on this planet. The ship's called the High and Dry, if anyone cares, and it's on Walston. And what we're being tasked with is to get rid of it, make it disappear.
Huh.
And I guess what's in it for us, the payday, is we get to keep it, or we can salvage it, or we can part it out, or we can do whatever we want, but just make it go away, untraced.
So disappear isn't literal.
Yeah, we're not adding cloaking device to it. We are supposed to just make it go away, untraceable. Now there are some options.
So
okay, there
we can
are
file
option
off
one.
We can file off the serial numbers.
Sure. One of the ways, well, we could also handle it locally, right? If there's some place we can have it torn down and, as you said, file off the serial numbers and part it out like we're sawing off somebody's catalytic converter. Or we can fly it out of there, and that's where I come in. Now, I do have the contacts, but as far as negotiating, that's going to be a job I will leave up to somebody with the better capabilities of doing that. I'm just really the technical part of this, not the face of it.
I'm pretty good at convincing people to do things. I have good social.
Yeah. Now there is a individual that Mr. Thorne has referred you to for the mission briefing. Do you have that, Mike?
I do. Let me see here. Yeah, we gotta. So we have to go down to this place, and we're gonna go to Walston. That's wherever that is. Is that a city or a planet, or what is that?
The planet Walston. But here in Flammarion, your point of contact is Mr. Anders Kasari.
Yeah, we got it. Well, okay. So my briefing here on my little secret note here, it says we go to Walston, and then once there, talk to a bureaucrat named Kasari. So I thought that it was.
I screwed up the thing then. So we are here in Flammarion to see Mr. Kasari. He is
okay. So Kasari's there. Okay.
Yeah, he's in Flammarion Highport at the ISS branch of the system here in the Highport.
So, as far as your one, I can't. How do I whisper you? Like, there's no dice tower.
Oh yeah, you'd have to manually do it. Let me just turn on the dice tower. How about that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Then I have to go in and go to settings or options.
Show dice tower. Okay.
Yeah.
Is anybody in Fantasy Grounds that wants to whisper me in game? You right click on the dice tower and it'll whisper the GM.
Because I wanted to ask you a question.
And it looks like a ship locker, I believe, on your guys' end.
All right.
It should be on your desktop now.
Yeah, bottom right.
And you can unlock it and move it somewhere else if you'd like.
And that chime we all heard is that he got the message.
So Corbin, essentially the idea is they want this ship off planet. They don't care what happens to it as long as it just
It was involved in some kind of an op, and they don't want any trace of the ship. So they've heard that that I might have a way of taking care of that, but so where we're gonna go, you see here, I'm reading. So this Kusari guy, or person, whoever this is, we haven't met yet, is at the ISS office at Flammarion Highport. So I think we should go there. You really, at this point, have all the information that I have. I don't know where this thing is specifically located. I don't even know what kind of ship it is. I just know that it's something that I can handle once I get there. So let's go as a group if everybody's up for that, and we'll talk to this person, and we can try to negotiate our maybe if we're going to get paid on the side, or if it's just you get to keep the ship. I don't really know how this is going to go.
Is there any mention of time frame, or do we need to find
It's an ASAP thing, because the longer it sits there, the more it's likely to be discovered by people they don't want to see it, or to find out about it, or trace it back.
What's the Halicon's jump capability?
J2.
All right, so that means Walston just checking out the astrogation. We could do that in 2 jumps. Flammarion to 567908, and then from there to Walston. However, 567908 is not a great place.
Yeah, if you guys want to follow along with me on the Traveler map, I've plotted Flammarion to Walston on a J2. So this is what that route would look like.
Yep.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And if you guys are wondering, the solid green line on these maps are the X-boat routes. So that is Imperial connected. Well, not the Imperium is the only one that does it, but X-boat connections. So that's your fast and light travel. If you don't own a ship, it's the bus, space bus.
So 567908 doesn't have a gas giant, but I believe there is some water on its main world, so we should be able to wilderness refuel if you guys are comfortable with that.
It works for me. I mean, we've got the processor, so that's not an issue.
I got a question. So, do you just want to jump? If you want to just jump right through, we have a fuel bladder on the ship. We have 2 fuel bladders, one for an extra jump, one for an extra jump, 2.
Oh.
So, if we don't want to take any cargo, we could just jump right on through without bothering to refuel. But if we want to take a cargo and stop at either Faldor or 567 Faldor. If you want to stop at Faldor and do some sales and then jump to Walston, the only issue would be that if this is a rush job, Faldor is not technological enough to have a data net planet-wide. So we would have to spend up to a week of. I mean, you could probably find a broker quicker than that, but
567 is like a tech level 0 world. Like
there's no one there. It's empty.
Yeah, it's completely
Well, it's not
unpopulated.
empty, but we're not going to be able to do anything with the things that are there.
Yeah,
I don't even think there's water there.
it's got a very small hydrosphere. Yeah, Faldor is a better option than 567.
Yeah, it's unpopulated, so there might be 5 people there. I mean, there might be some belters and stuff there, but
Sounds good with me.
Falder's still
Considering-
crappy.
Considering that we're getting this message, that Corbin got this message here, they're not going to expect, ASAP is a relative term, they're not going to expect us there next week. Because, you know, ships that have higher than a jump 2 are not very common. So they're going to be expecting us to go to, I say, make some money while we're at it, even if it's just a tiny little bit. But that's just me. I tend to think that way.
I would agree with that.
Is there
Go ahead.
anything we could purchase as far as cargo or get a job hauling cargo from where we are now and drop it off en route?
Yeah, that's the name of the game right there.
We could.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, what the usual plan is you spend your spec trade money on what cargo you can, and then you fill up with freight from there.
But you have to have a buyer when you get to the place. Like, we're assuming some things, right? So do we need to communicate with somebody first and set up? No.
Yeah. So here's the problem with you can
Badgers handling all that.
There's no such thing as faster than light communication. Right.
Yep.
So the way news travels system to system is either aboard a ship and they deliver it when they get there, or probes could go out, but they still have to go through a jump. They have to do at least.
So we're going that fast anyway. So the point is that we would be arriving probably faster than the message would have gone. So it wouldn't have made any difference.
Right. Especially if it goes on a J1 ship, you'll beat it before it gets there.
Gotcha. So we have to just make an educated guess. What would they need?
Right.
Well, you can do that if we can find anything that's high tech. It's a low tech world, so we'd probably have a good plan on selling a bunch of good stuff there. There's going to be a lot of the stuff for sale there is going to be for sale here because it is non-industrial. Falder is non-industrial and it's low tech, and Flammarion is non-industrial and poor. So that's actually a good place for us to buy stuff. Here's actually a good place for us to buy stuff because the prices aren't going to be high because no one can afford it. And then if we can find anything high tech, it's going to be, we can sell it at a premium, I believe.
Sure. So at our destination, it sounds like it's going to be a world that can afford some stuff too. So yeah.
Yeah. The only, sorry, go ahead.
You haven't really looked at Walston yet as a team, right? Because you have the ability. Like if you go to Feldor, you'll be able to sell everything, and presumably, but then you'll be able to buy more stuff and then trade it when you get to Walston. Or if the market sucks in Feldor, then you may just choose to hold on to it and then try to speculative trade it in Walston, but with risk.
Here's the issue. Is there's no data net there, so you have to do it the old-fashioned way with sneaker net. So finding a supplier or broker is 1d6 days. Unless we 1d6 days.
We could always just go straight to Walston. We don't necessarily need to sell stuff.
Going straight to Walston does have that advantage of it is a better world to sell things at. You have a higher technological level than either Faldor or 567, and you've got a much better population base. Only thousands of people, but still, that's better than zero.
For sure. So, yeah.
Why don't we see what's available and see how why don't we see what's available, and here there's a big enough data net that we can do it in a couple hours. So
All right.
see what's available
Well,
and take it from there.
Walston should have a data net. It's on the cusp. Technology.
Tech level 7, I think, is what it needs. No, I mean the where we're at, we should be able to find a broker real fast.
Oh yeah, yeah. Of course, if we pick something up, we don't have to sell it where we land if it's spec
No.
trade.
Nope,
If
not at
it's,
all.
If it's cargo, then yeah, that's a paid gig. We're being paid to haul to that location.
Oh, interesting. To find an online supplier, it's an admin check,
Mhm.
but it's only D6 hours.
Yep.
Anyone want to make the admin check?
Well, I can certainly do that.
Okay. There's expert software running on the second computer on the ship that can give you a +1 if you have a comm link to connect to it.
Oh yeah, definitely have a comm link. I went in and got my equipment. Greg, what would you do admin under for this? Intellect or education?
Totally up to you. I think it actually the
Specifies
way,
education.
yeah. So when you open up the task off your the TAS symbol next to it, it'll actually give you what the recommended solution is for it. What Xander? And you are doing admin.
Yeah. Ooh, crappy roll.
Yep.
Ha! All right. That's going to waste a D6 hours.
Let's see.
Ah,
Oh, it's only 1
not
hour.
bad.
Yeah, there's nothing out there. There's no one out there.
Uh,
So we can check on mail, see if there's anything going out. And,
well, you could actually try again at a -1 DM.
Yeah. Which would just balance out the computer, the expert software.
Yeah.
That's a better roll.
You're
I
pretty
think it was
fast
a
on the.
glitch on the system.
You're pretty fast on those
definitely a
keys.
Yeah. Let's see what we got available for us. Greg, what was that website that you said you were going to use for trade?
Yeah, so I have it ready, and I will share it. It is the Traveler 2 show on stream, and I'll make a big screen so everybody can see this thing. So let's get. I should have been set up.
Spanglish.
Spinward, and we are in. Ooh, are we in Sword Worlds? Where are we?
I think we're 268, aren't we? No,
Yeah.
District 268.
All right, 268. World of
No,
Flat.
no. Flammarion is Sword Worlds.
Oh,
It is.
no, you're kidding me. Yeah, you're right. It's just over the edge. My bad.
Well, good. Flammarion. All right, so that's all good. I could save this. I could set this to 2. And
The broker score would be 2, I believe.
this is, to me, this is the. It's one or the other. This is the effect.
Yeah, this is actually made for T5, where they add the intelligence mod, but Mongoose doesn't. So you're taking his level 4 skill and subtracting the opposing broker, which is assumed to be 2, unless you say there's bigger modifiers.
Nah. So, what are we at then?
You have a 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4.
Oh, make it a 2. No, it's a 2.
No, it's a 2. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Advanced illegal goods. You guys interested in illegal goods?
I'm not.
Not really.
Okay.
That's what they
All
are.
right. I will generate the trade info.
Ooh, advanced weapon.
There's not
There we
a,
go.
yeah, I don't think we can afford that, can we?
No, that's outside of our
Yeah.
price range.
Yeah. Ha! Oh, it's 5%. Wow.
Yeah. So the base price here, the last column is actually what you're purchasing at.
Live animals. Anyone feel like smelly animals on board?
Not a chance.
Not feeling it. What would sell best on Walston?
Vehicles, maybe. Actually, if you scroll down, scroll up.
Yep.
And choose. I think you should be able to choose Walston.
I made a jump 2 distance.
Oh
the,
yeah.
thing.
No, go
Go
back up
down.
to the top.
Yeah. So what do we? These are passengers freight. All right, Asteline, Ador, Enos, Raleigh, 5, 6, 7, bunch of numbers. We gotta be getting close. There's Faldor. Right. And,
Yeah, Well, Faldor is the one we want to look at.
yeah.
Uh,
So goods desired.
the common electronics are probably the common electronics or the vehicles are both good. I'd say I think the common electronics base price is 20 and the vehicles are 15. Can you scroll up so we can see the price
Yeah.
again?
Hmm?
So we got 75% on the vehicles and 70%. I think we should go common electronics. I mean, we're only going to be able to buy like 4 tons anyway. Actually, we might be able to get. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think we can
I
We
think
do
the
better-
Consumables.
consumables? Really?
Yeah, the consumables are 65%, and we can fill up on that. And
Yeah, but-
I think they had a better sell.
Yeah, but the we're only going to make like 400 credits a ton. Even if we get 150%, that's 750 credits a ton. Times, although actually, hold on. I mean, we'd be better off taking regular freight at 1,600.
Sometimes that's what you do.
Although if we
The
do,
percentages, it's the percentages I look at.
right. But what I usually do is I usually assume that I usually assume that you're going to get at least retail is what I shoot for, and then I figure the profit per ton from that. So common electronics is 14. What do we have in our pool? We have. Where'd I put it? So we have 80 grand, right?
Yep.
That's all we have. So we could get 5 tons of the electronics and then fill up the rest with just regular freight. And that would net us approximately 20 or 30 grand. 5 times.
What's the available cargo that we have?
It's actually on the screen right now. So what you do is you look what's there, then you look at the price modifier, and then you look at the current price, and that tells you what we can buy it for. And then assume that we're going to get at least base price. We won't always, but you can assume you're going to get base price where you're going.
I'm sorry, you said it's on the screen right now?
Oh, sorry. I thought it is. Yeah, it's on the stream.
Yeah, so on the in the talk studio.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing then.
Yeah, no worries.
Because common consumables are 325 per ton.
Right, but when we sell them, even if we get 150%, we're only going to make about 500. The most profit we're going to make per ton is about 500 per ton on that. We can make 1,600 per ton by just taking regular freight.
Okay.
Hey, Gwen.
Yeah.
What sciences do you have?
Let's see. What, do you want to look at the pharmacology? That was the first thing I thought of. Biology, regular science, cybernetics, and semiology.
Damn. Just trying to think of connections.
Huh.
Greg, scroll down to
Follower?
Faldor.
Let's see if this takes me straight. It does. Great.
Good.
Yes. Get down to the desired goods. Here we go.
Yeah, let's do the common industrial. No. All right, yeah, let's do electronics, common electronics, and then fill up on whatever we have paid cargo.
Okay.
All right, so back up. It's desired. So in let's see, in the party sheet, I should be able to load up the ship in cargo. What do we? Let's see how this is going to work well or not. But trade goods. So call out how much you're getting, and I'll try to add it. What you're getting in quantity.
Common electronics, 5 tons.
Common electronics.
And that'll take 70,000 of our funds.
Yeah.
It didn't work how I expected it to work. Oh, it's not a drag and drop. Let me see if it is on your PC spacecraft then. PC spacecraft. And cargo. Okay, this drag and drop. Common electronics. There it goes.
Yep.
All right, count, and tons. Sorry about that. How many?
5.
Okay, next.
Next would be, well, we have 10 grand. Do you want to? We want to buy something else? I don't think there's anything we can.
10 grand.
I mean, if we can squeeze
They'll
out
go
another,
for way too much.
yeah, we probably want to keep some for fuel and docking fees and
Yeah.
issues.
Yeah, I would prefer not to empty the coffer, especially
Okay.
on first run out.
And then I think it's statistically impossible for us not to find 39 more tons of freight. But we can. Oh, actually, this should have the freight. This should have a. If you scroll back up, Greg, this should have the freight lots.
Oh, yeah, it's further down. Wait 1 second. Nope. I guess you're probably right. It was probably up higher. Info. I know it does it.
Well, no, that's not it. Desired goods.
Go
Oh,
all the way
maybe
to the
it's-
bottom. I could have
yeah, maybe.
swore it did this.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, freight's at the bottom. Oh, it's by destination is the freight.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, so let me go back to Fall Door. Oh, I guess Fall Door was the bottom one, right? So
That makes sense.
Yep, there it is. Tons.
So we need a total of 39. No, yes, 39. We've used up 5. We have 39 left.
yeah, it
So,
What about
in-
mail? Do we want to run mail?
oh yeah, definitely. If we can, yeah, let's try. Let's see if we can get mail. Mail is super cool, and we have a really good. Corbin, what was your scout rank?
It's I think
4, wasn't it?
yeah, it's up there. Let me see. Skills, breath, equipment, person. Rank is 3.
3.
You know what? I'll tell you what. Roll. I would roll 2d6, and if you get high enough for us to figure out the freight traffic, then we'll figure it out. But the freight traffic is probably going to be 0. What'd you roll?
7.
7? I don't think that's mail for us. The highest naval to scout rank is +4. Oh, we get +4. That brings it to an 11. And then our ship is armed. That gives us a +2.
That's
That gives us
12.
a 13. That gives us over the 12. So yeah, we can get
Yeah.
mail. Transport mail takes 5 tons of space. Travel by 12. So we roll 1 die and find out how many tons of mail we have. How many
Yeah, it's-
containers?
yeah, it's all or nothing. So yeah, it's better to
Yeah.
get this done first than.
Who's rolling the die?
I got it.
Okay.
That could have been better. All right. So there's 10
Oh,
tons
you said
of
I
mail.
should roll it? Okay, I'll roll it. No problem.
Oh, look at that!
Fate.
All right. So that is they're 5-ton containers. So that's 10 tons of mail.
Okay, I'll do-
Still, that's good payday.
It is actually, yeah.
Which leaves us how much cargo hold?
What's that? 10, 15 out of 44. So 29.
29.
29. So yeah, if
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip the stream over to the fantasy grounds. So I'm adding the stuff in your guys' ship cargo, and it's actually calculating the free space as we go too.
Oh, excellent.
Awesome. So, any room for people?
I was
Yep.
just gonna ask that.
We have 2 cabins. We could take people if we really want to. I hate taking passengers, but that's just me. I'm not going to stop you guys from doing it.
We can make some extra money.
They pay up
It's
front.
a payday.
This is true. It's 10 grand for each one. We have the life support.
Of course, who's going to have to take care of them?
The droids.
Do I have a dedicated steward?
I think that's going to be Xander, but he's
Yep.
yeah. Mid passage, 2 jumps. Yeah, 10 grand for the mid passage. And we have two spaces for 2 passengers.
Hey, Greg, there's no steward role in the ship roles.
Oh, I could add it. All right. So, right. So, if you're watching, this is how you do it, steward. And let's see if I got added.
Oh, yeah, well, almost.
Oh, did I misspell it?
Left the D off. Well, no, you put the D on. It's not in
Let
there.
me put a space.
There we go.
There you go. I needed a space.
Cool.
Or a comma, I guess. I was just looking for some kind of delimiter. Any delimiter.
Cool. Thank you.
Yep.
Sweet.
Well, if we've got 29, then we could certainly load that up with. I saw several 10s there, so we could load up 20 absolutely.
There's 3s and 6s and 10s, so we should so 3, 6, and 10. We should be able to get 29 tons of freight. Like I said, I think it's statistically impossible not to get enough to fill up our hold.
Yeah. No, I'm up to taking passengers. If you want to take passengers, that's not an issue.
Let's do it.
Yeah, passengers do take up 1 ton of freight per passenger, as I recollect. Is that true?
High passengers do. Mid passengers take up
100.
I think 50. Yeah, 100, which is in the cabin.
I think the last campaign I ran, they only ran for high passengers. That might be why.
Yep.
Okay.
I think if you have a high enough, we'll look this up later, but I think if you have a high enough steward, you can pack high passengers in mid for a little bit of a bonus, but I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah.
With the loss of cargo, I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah. Because you lose 2 additional tons in the cargo space.
Yeah.
What do we got in the way of passengers? Anyone interesting?
There's a list.
Yeah, let me get that back on.
Oh no, we're gonna get some xenomorph in a human costume.
So I believe this is the same deal. These are the passengers seeking passage to Faldor. So we have 6, 7, 8 high.
Ugly.
Typically, I do not roleplay our passengers.
Is there anyone looking to make a love connection?
You doing Love Boat?
Wow, these are all older. They're older folks.
So they'd pay, and they could sleep in your cabin, so you could put even extra people. That sounds good.
I was thinking your cabin.
My cabin.
Gwen trying to get her third boyfriend.
Well, I mean, if they're Xeno, she might want to keep them in the lab and do.
Sarah Matthew looks like a good person.
Yeah, ill-bred. I like that one. Hostile to characters. Secretly hostile to characters.
You want to feel is unusually ugly.
So her name is Karen. Got it. Okay.
All right. Sorry, guys. I'll be right back.
Male.
Yep.
Desired passage high. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, these are all high passengers.
I think I counted 8. Let me full screen it for you.
There we go.
8 of
Sorry
them.
about that. Yeah.
Well, Walter Finnerty is a scientist. He's unusually ugly.
Lots of unusually ugly people.
And he's heartbroken, so hey. But he's bossy. Ooh.
Yeah, I like where Greg's mouse was going. Melville May has useful contacts.
Hmm.
How about Bart Levine? He's grouchy and creepy. Oh, he's also on the run. Are we looking for a high passage? Or middle?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Ward Ruth is definitely not an option.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I think
This-
Walter could be a good option because, as a scientist, it takes a little bit off me because he'll be talking to you two. And
We could go Melville and maybe either Walter or
Nice.
Kathy.
I would say, well, Kathy could be interesting. Although, I'm not sure I want to pick her up off the floor.
She might drink up all her alcohol.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever watch that Denzel Washington movie, Flight?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that.
My vote would be for Walter and Melville.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Walter and Melville. I could add them into this ship, I suppose, in cargo. Let's see.
Which will leave us 27 tons of cargo.
Melville and
Space, that is.
who was it? Melville and who?
Walter.
Walter.
Walter Finnerty, Finerty, and
Two
Melville
tons.
May.
Location high passage.
Yeah, useful contacts. That's pretty good.
If it comes up.
You know, every time they go to exit the ship, when they get to their destination, I offer them one of my business cards. It's actually for the Halcyon itself, and it's got an automatic link on it. You know, you just tap it to their data pad, and it transmits over, pulls up an automatic rating link, so that we get our Yelp reviews immediately. And with his useful contacts, that could be very valuable.
All right, so we got. Oh, wait for the headset to get on for. All right, they selected two passengers, Melville and Walter, for high passage.
For high passage?
Yep.
All right.
Let's go.
I think we still got 27 tons of space.
27 tons. Let's look at that cargo again. Let's pick some up. I mean, it's not really going to matter what we ship. We're just looking at the tonnage now.
We're looking at speculative, right? Not the flat rate.
No, flat rate.
Oh, you want to do flat rate? Okay. Yeah, going back down. Sorry about that.
No worries. All right, so 27. We can do cyber prosthetics. That'll take up 10. We can do VR electric entertainment. That'll take up 10. Computerized job-related gear will take up 6. And then exotic foods for 1. That'll take up our 27.
Exotic foods for 1. Sorry, I wasn't keeping up with you. I was building it in the cargo. What's next? Backwards.
So exotic foods, and then there was computerized job-related gear, 6 tons. Before that was 10 tons VR electronic entertainment devices, so Meta. And then before that, 10 tons cyber prosthetics. That'll give us a full hold.
Okay, so what I'm going to do for this gang, I'm going to copy this permalink that way, and I'm going to put it in our private chat. Let me know if you guys could open it that way. If something refreshes on me, you could hold me accountable. If you guys could click on that private chat and make sure that you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing.
An error occurred while processing your request.
I wonder how we get. We can do tab.
Looks like it truncated to me.
Yeah, it might be. I've got the full link now. Try this one. That looks the same to me.
Yep, same error.
Okay, well, it works for me. I don't know why it doesn't. So I'll have it available to go in case there's a bad refresh on this, so we know how to sell the flat rates at.
Try dropping it in Discord. Let's see if it opens.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, that took it to it.
Okay, so that's the permalink seed for this trade to Flammarion then. And then moving forward, I'll get the permalink right at the beginning, just for the exercise. So everybody was looking at the screen together. I kept it this way. Okie dokie. All right, so cargo's full. You have a destination. You want to talk to Mr. Kasari?
Right. Let me see if I can.
Corbin, he's your contact.
Yeah, so it's what ISS HQ we have to head to. And then I'll make introductions, and then whoever's going to be negotiating should go in and start negotiating. Because I think I'm in the negatives. I'd probably end up blowing the whole deal.
He is your contact, but yeah.
Right, but assuming that they've never met me, they just know me by reputation.
He does not know you. Yeah, you're
Okay.
certain you never met him. This will be your first time.
Sure. Okay.
Right. So,
So
you guys
we're on the same planet, right? Currently.
You're in the high port of Flammarion, yeah.
Yeah. So we just have to make our way to their office.
And then for any reason, anybody not going?
No, not particularly. I don't imagine I'll be able to help a whole lot. I don't have all my social skills yet, but I'll tag along, be some eye candy.
Wait, you got candy eyes? Could I use one?
So your portrait looks like you're kind of wearing like a lab coat almost. Is that? Oh, that's in there. I actually know what you look like. I have the full.
Yeah.
It is kind of like a lab coat.
Yeah, I sort of Frankensteined it in GIMP. I don't make any original art. I just take other people's art and like mesh it together. It usually looks pretty nice.
That's fair. All right, so we're gonna go to the ISS station or ISS offices of the high port.
All right.
All right, so this is actually a pretty small office. Mr. Kasari is the only one. He doesn't have a secretary or anything. Just runs a little one desk office, and you guys all cram in this little maybe 10 by 10 room. Right? And he takes a look at his watch and takes a look up at Corbin and says, "I was expecting a little bit sooner than this. Welcome."
I look around, kind of like confused. Who you talking to? Do we know each other?
He pulls up a data pad and then he turns it and it shows your official image of when you were in the ISS.
Okay, all right. Mystery solved. Okay. Well, I heard you have a job.
Yeah, that's right. Our mutual acquaintance has sent you over. He's given me some of the details of the mission. I just want to make sure I could answer any questions you guys have before you head out. So if the proposition isn't clear, we have a stranded scout courier on the planet of Walston. The crew has gone missing, and we have reason to believe that the ship is planet-side, but not in the starport. They made a wilderness landing and kind of ghosted on us.
Do we know what happened to the crew?
No, the crew we don't know. So that'd be part of your. Any details you get would be appreciated, but that's not really the payday. The payday is to make sure that the ship doesn't fall into the locals' hands.
Okay.
And as far as the notes here, he's looking at his data pad. Says this ship is determined not to be recoverable. It's a salvage operation only. So it's weird. That's not normal. We usually try to keep our scout couriers in service, but whatever Mr. Thorne wants, he gets. So
sounds good.
Who's this Mr. Thorne guy? Seems like he's pretty powerful then.
Yeah, he arches an eyebrow looking at Corbin.
And I say, yeah, you may have heard of me and hired, but this is, I'm just part of a crew here. And then I kind of shuffle to the side, point at whoever's going to be doing the talking. So this is who handles the business.
Who do you point at?
I have no idea. You guys, I still don't know who has the highest social skills
do we
and stuff.
do we have a face? This occurred as a
I've asked like 6 times who's going to be doing this. And
I do have good soch, but I don't know.
I pointed at the guy with the box on his head. I said, "This guy."
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. Senta would step forward.
All right. So I have it within my power to grant certain expenses paid for this trip. We were able to secure passage for you, but while I've been waiting, I did some snooping, and he pulls up his data pad and he brings up your guys' ship currently in the ship bay. It looks like you guys have your own ship, so
Yeah.
we're willing to pay for your fuel en route round trip, plus fuel costs for the recovered ship where we're going to take it to for the salvage, and all the life support expenses, etc. So it'll be a free trip, and we'll pay your maintenance costs as a result of us not having to charter you your own flight to Walston.
Okay.
Well, would have expected that.
So, what are the details on
Whoa,
the
whoa,
ship
whoa,
itself?
whoa. If I could interject.
Sure.
So paying the fuel round trip, and then if we use unrefined fuel, paying the fuel cost for the recovered ship using unrefined fuel, the life support, maintenance for 2 weeks. It's only for 2 weeks for 6 people. So maybe 3 weeks if we're lucky. The passage that you would have bought us would be 60 grand. So perhaps hold on.
What? Well,
I'm just trying to figure out. No, I guess you know what? Yeah, I think you're right. I think the fuel, the life support, and everything is going to be about the same.
Yeah,
So, never mind.
He'll be paying for refined. If you guys buy unrefined, that's on you. And then try to shave some costs.
Why? Refined fuel, definitely.
Well, we have fuel processors on our ship, and the
Oh,
scout
that's
ship
true.
has fuel processors as well.
Refined fuel.
It's 500 a ton for refined fuel. It's 100 for unrefined, and you just spend the time.
Yeah,
And the differential of that is how much in our pockets? Refined fuel.
The difference of that is 400 out of our. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yes, I'm sorry. You're right. Yes, definitely refined fuel.
It's for anybody that's never done a space jump. Unrefined fuel gives you a negative modifier to your jump. So missed jumps is usually a TPK.
You're totally right. So where are we? bring in the ship?
Oh,
Well,
he said he doesn't care. Just as long
yeah,
as it's not left there and they don't want
Okay.
it back.
Okay.
yeah. It says according to Mr. Thorne, Corbin has the details on what needs to happen. I'm actually in the dark on this one.
Okay. So, one thing. Sorry, people talking in the background.
So off the record, I would recommend we just fly the ship out of there, get it space worthy, and if it isn't already, and fly it out.
Do you know if it needs any parts or?
I wouldn't imagine he knows anything, and I
Well-
don't either. We have to wait till we get there and find out.
He does know, like, we do know that the ship is behind on its maintenance. That crew, they had not taken it in months to be serviced.
Probably why it
Yep.
crashed.
Well, that's going to take some time if we're going to have to maintenance the thing. At least the starport there is capable of doing so.
If I may interject on that, if they don't want the ship to ever show back up again, we can't just pull it into a starport, throw them the keys, and say, I'm gonna go have lunch. I'll be back in an hour. Like it needs to all happen. Probably in sight.
So just for clarification, we're doing this as like scout service. You have to do this thing. We're not like being like paid or like what's the deal?
The pay is 100% of the proceeds from the salvage of the ship. And that it's yours.
Okay.
Yeah. Scout Service is not
Yes.
expecting anything in return. Just for whatever reason, Mr. Thorne just wants this ship ghosted.
All right.
And that's in the millions.
Okay. Here's a question to everybody else. Do we have like on the ship like firearms and everything?
I have a stunner that I purchased. I didn't buy anything. I didn't buy any weapons for the. Hold on. I might have got a couple of minor weapons for the ship locker.
Okay.
Give me just a sec.
Yeah, I remember asking about that when we signed off and was told it'd be in the locker.
I bought. Sorry, I bought 2 cutlasses.
Okay.
I mean, we had money. We had extra money left over. I just figured I bought when I filled the ship locker. I just tried to fill it with stuff that I thought would be I didn't want to get too crazy with it.
Yeah, I'd look over to what's his face, the secretary guy, and speak up. Given we don't know what's on the surface and if anybody's like started working on the ship themselves, we could be heading into some risk here. As far as I know, my crew doesn't have very many weapons, so if it turns out we're walking into some kind of violent situation, maybe the scout service could pay for us to have some weapons to bring along.
Yeah, we could give you some an advance on pay for this. He'll give you his data slate. Says we have the ship computer information on Walston. There's reason to believe that you won't need weapons. This planet's law level is pretty high, and it's run by a dictatorship. So I don't think you're going to be wanting to be brandishing any weapons while you're there anyway. The planet's wildlife, the stuff on the planet side is pretty passive. As long as you don't go in its oceans, I don't see a need for the weapons.
But I have sea navigation or something. I thought that was on my to-do list.
Yeah.
Probably not gonna happen.
Yeah. And he brings up an image. I'm like, I can't imagine the wild, anything giving you a problem. I mean, the planet's namesake. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, if you guys look in Fantasy Grounds, or actually on the stream, but I'm
Oh,
sure
that's
you
actually
recognize-
kinda cute.
that's a Walston right there.
Aw.
Right.
What you're not mentioning is that thing is 400 feet tall.
Well, right. Actually, yeah, I give you the from the ship computer information on a Walston. Let's see. Share record. Yeah, this thing's it's a small.
Okay.
Yeah,
4
we'll have
meters.
other ship computer information, but he's just kind of like, I don't.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, well, he says, how about this? For your guys' preparation before you leave Flammarion, how does 50,000 credits sound as an advance?
I don't think that's decent. The reason being is it is 40 tons of fuel to get there for our ship, 40 tons to get back. That's 40,000 credits.
I think
There's
I think
20
he meant on
tons
top
of what's that?
I think he meant on top of everything.
On top of everything
On
else.
top of-
Oh, on top of everything? That's
yeah, on
top of
perfectly
everything.
fair.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like, man, you're. He's the fuel, the life support, and the berthing costs are going to be covered, right? So
Okay.
plus a 50,000 credit.
Yeah, after he offers the advance of 50k, I just give him a nod. I think we should be able to work with that. Is there anything we need to sign?
Oh,
Nope. He says, yeah. He
no
says,
signing anything.
this is such a weird one. I don't even know. It's,
I reach out, shake his hand, say thank you very much. We'll get this taken care of for you.
All right. Yeah, after they shake their hands, I'd kind of step out and kind of just idly take a look around while I wait for everybody to filter out. What tech level is Flammarion?
Tech
Yeah,
level's like a B. It's a Bravo, which is 11.
yeah, I can bring up the system information on Flammarion. Wait, no, on Flammarion or Walston? Which one are you asking for?
Flammarion.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the only reason I did actually think we'd come into any risk. I was just like, damn, we kind of need some like money. So I was just like, I wonder if I could get it out of him.
Yeah, I think this will be the highest tech level planet you're going to go between you and there. So.
Yeah, we don't need a rep that we're difficult to deal with.
Yeah.
We don't?
Yeah. I prefer
Well,
not.
Unless anybody has like specific stuff in mind, would it be okay if we just like said we went on a shopping trip at some point and like handle it between sessions? Because I don't want to like work on all my stuff right now because I get pretty in depth with my kids.
Yeah, I could say based on the pace of play, we have an hour left, and we should probably take a quick break. We've all been sitting here for a couple hours, but I am expecting another trade event when we get to the next planet, right? And then we'll probably get far enough, and I'm gonna be rolling on a random event table to see if anything happens every time we're in a system. So,
Ooh, hijacking.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg, I got a question. If we, if myself or Xander jump ahead and get a link for the trade, does that work for you, or do you want to do it on stream?
If you guys want to get ahead of it, that'll work. Totally up to you guys. And another long-term campaign-wise, I don't know if this was your question. Between sessions, it's a great time to plan the trade. So we're not. I've spent entire 3 to 4 hour sessions just doing trading world to world, and it's not for.
It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody. Only 2 or 3 players are engaged, and everybody else is just drooling on themselves, right? So when we have the opportunity to do the trade between sessions, that's ideal.
Okay.
I
can see
usually
those
do it
burner
on-
links.
That's actually the only
usually
reason
do
I
it
was
on
playing
Discord.
this game, though, Greg, is so I can do that.
Yeah.
I know.
And actually, the one other question is, any issue with me throwing a couple of stunners in the ship locker?
No.
Okay.
I would like to have some sort of a long range rifle.
Okay. Well,
It'd have to be a fancy one or anything. Just projectile slug.
Yeah, we
All
have
right.
50K to play with.
How about an antique rifle?
As long as there's antique bullets to go with the antique rifle, that works.
Yeah, we can do. Let's see. Let's not get too crazy.
Something like a sniper rifle, but because I do have +3 to guns, weapons, slug.
So who here actually has money?
Not me.
Well, we just got a 50K bonus. Did we get paid that up front, Greg?
Yes, he called it in advance. So my
Okay.
assumption is you'll have to reimburse that once you do your salvage.
Corbin does get a finder's fee, though, right,
Unless-
Greg?
Is that what you negotiated?
I'm negotiating it with you.
Right.
Okay. Well, I was just trying to think about like the distribution of the bonus and whatnot to like who needs equipment and who can just pay for it themselves, you know? Obviously I need it because I'm broke as I don't know, something that's broken.
Quinn, I have a question for you.
Yes.
In the previous session, when I started rolling for my it was the benefits, I chose items. I already had weapon. It was at 0. Weapon slug 0. Then I
Right.
rolled weapon, which I was supposed to get a weapon. But then I rolled the second time, got weapon, and that's when you chimed in and said, "Oh, you can convert that to a skill."
Right.
Okay. Do I still get that first weapon?
You
Yes.
still get the first weapon.
Okay,
Yes.
so there's a weapon for me to have, and
Yeah,
I
and
can
it was
throw
up
it in the
to
locker.
tech level 12. I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're limited
Do you
to
have-
tech level 12, and I forget the price tag that you're
That's
limited
pretty
to.
high.
$3,000.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking is 2,000.
Three-
And
three.
in that 2,000, you can do some of the options, like making it so that it only works for you, a secured weapon, and that kind of stuff.
Sure. Okay.
Pretty nifty.
Hey, Corbin, what did you go energy or did you go slug?
Slug.
All right, then I would go with a Gauss subgun, or Gauss subgun is probably the best weapon you can get next to an auto pistol, because it's the cheapest subgun you can get. It has auto, armor piercing, and you could throw a laser sight on there, or a scope. Yeah, you throw a laser sight on there and you're good.
Anyways, we can figure
Yeah.
out the equipment bonus stuff
I
later.
just want to make sure that if Greg rolls were being boarded, I have a weapon, and not like, oh, we didn't cover that yet.
Okay. One quick thing about slug weapons on shipboard, they can damage the slug weapons can
Overpenetration.
damage. Yeah, they can. There's some overpenetration that could damage
Yep.
the ship or bounce back and hit you and
Gotcha.
stuff like that.
There,
But
there's a classic line about that on the movie. Oh man, Bruce Willis, Paul Buscemi. Man, classic '90s movie.
oh
Armageddon.
wait, is it Armageddon? Yeah.
Yeah. Who brings a gun to space?
People that are prepared.
But yeah, let's continue on with the trip, I guess.
We think anybody else got anything? We're kind of in the final phase of a preparation, but prep phase before we leave. I think we should probably take 5 as well, because
Yeah.
we've been sitting here for a while.
I'm cool with that.
So
Sounds
I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to put us on a break, and we'll be back in 5. I don't know if we'll be muted or not, guys. I haven't tried this yet, so let me find a.
We can put ourselves on mute.
Yeah,
You could just let it. You could just leave it.
Yeah,
let it
we'll put
run.
ourselves in timeout.
yeah. I'm so it's got a bunch of clips. I'm just gonna do a 5-minute counter.
All right.
All right, here it goes. So we'll be back in 5, everyone.
Cool.
brought us right back. It did it on its own. Cool.
Alrighty.
Covering somebody up on that. This is pretty neat. Paul, do you see that I could share the chats on the stream like that?
Yeah, I can see.
You mean where I put ads up? Yeah.
It's good. I should do this. I need to start linking the assets I'm using in Fantasy Grounds and give the call outs to them. So that's good. I'll have a little list maybe next session. I could drop it in there during the chat and then pop it up like that.
And then the awesome people at Sirenscape too.
Yeah, they actually retweeted.
I saw.
And then I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
cool.
I saw. I'm on Twitter like 80% of the time.
That's it? Only that? Yeah. If I'm awake, I'm pretty much at a computer with socials across
Pretty much.
multiple screens.
No, I haven't used Twitter in probably 10 years.
Good decision.
Well, it's called X now.
I don't.
It's still Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually like the concept of Twitter, where you had 246 characters, so you had to tweet, had a whole theme. Now it's like you just pay your $8 a month and you get to write book reports on there. It just isn't
Pretty
the same.
much. Yeah.
But Maiden Special is no longer special.
All right, so I've seen conversations going in Discord, but we are in the final or the tailing end of our prep stage.
Yep, screw
I think you guys are all pretty clear on the mission and what you need and what you know and what you don't know.
Yep. Go find a ship high and dry, make it disappear. You know, my grandfather was a sword worlder, and they got some chop shops there that, well, let's just say they can make things disappear.
Noted.
All right, 3 stunners, 3 light shotguns, and the shipwalker. Seeing the air raft vac suits for everyone. Is that true?
Yeah, there's advanced vac suits for everyone. There's an emergency soft suit for each cabin. There's a rescue bubble for each cabin.
Phew.
Sets of tools, bulkhead patches, iris valve openers, portable airlock, survival kits, med kits for each. 2 med kits, cold weather gear, duct tape, chem sticks, flashlights, cutlass. some rope.
Wait. You said duct tape?
Vacuum tape.
That makes everything else redundant.
Yeah.
It really does.
Got a point. He's got a point.
What is the? And you're not carrying anything for repairs. You need like. Yeah.
You know what? In hindsight, we had the money to buy like a couple tons of spares, but I didn't think of it. So
Yeah.
If we have duct tape, we need to cover the yin to its yang. We need WD-40 also, just to cover all our bases.
Yeah.
really, you know what? You can't carry that around on the planet. Hold on. I don't think it will. I think it costs you. Maybe it will. No, yeah. You know what? It will. That totally counts for your free weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, you could even put a scope on it for. You even have enough
What's
money
the
left for a
cost?
scope. Yeah, you have enough.
What's the cost?
The trait it's already scoped.
Is it?
2,500.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, 2,500. Yeah,
What's my limit? You said
3,000.
okay.
Is it 3?
3. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's what I'll do.
Yeah, if it's 3, then that's within parameters.
100%.
That and some kind of little handgun. Because, blaster at your side is... I don't know the quote. Never mind. I should never start a quote. I don't know the whole thing.
I always believe
you
that
know
if
what? I don't
need
know if you
a se-
have. Yeah, you can. You have enough for a pistol of some sort.
It's a little 6-shooter.
If you need to have a weapon, then you need to have a whole army in front of you. That's my motto. So you guys are my army standing in between me and whoever has the other weapon.
Yeah. You could get an auto pistol or an assault pistol. Either. I mean, you seem to be going crazy. So why don't you go with the assault pistol?
Yeah, there's 3,000.
And that's 250 plus 200 for a laser sight. So that'd be 450, and you got 50 on account for some bullets.
There you go. Now I'm prepared.
So you'll have to drag those to your sheet.
All right.
Looks like the sniper rifle magazine has ammo at 12 before you run dry.
Yeah, so you buy you got plenty. You got 50 to buy like an extra reload. You can fill up the ammo of your sniper rifle and get a couple of mags for your pistol.
Okay. Like I said, we'll do this off stream.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Just make sure to retcon it, Greg, if you decide pirates are boarding.
Yeah, I will. I don't know if you need a sniper rifle for boarding action, but yeah.
I'm going to shoot them before they latch on.
Okay. All right.
Any tranquilizer darts or any kind of tranquilizers?
We can work on it on offline if you want. That's
Okay.
getting kind of tricky.
Misbehaving to passengers.
Well, that's what the stunners are for. We have three tech level 12 stunners, which are going to put anybody out and not hurt them.
All right, gang. I have advanced the clock by another hour. It's not really matter here. I'm just getting in the habit of it because, again, it could matter later. So for my newer travelers, when we leave a system, you do not do it within a gravity well. You get 100, a multiple of 100. Is that?
Yep, 100 diameters.
100 diameters away. So that's called under your M drive. That could take hours, days, weeks, depending on the size of the system. I personally prefer to fast forward through that. Is everybody good with me just calling it a day to get out?
You guys don't want to
No
sit
problem.
around for a week straight to get the real time?
Right. Yeah.
Well, the real time for Flammarian's not too far. It's only a few hours.
Yeah, it's like a couple D6 hours, right? Something like that. But if we just want to flat rate it, then I don't have to calculate 100 diameters and then calculate the M drive. It could get very granular.
In my Thursday session, they did that. Spent a whole hour on it. It was just like,
yeah, it's tough. Same thing when you're trying to dock, you get queued up to dock in a port, and that's a process too. Sometimes I'll skip that.
yeah.
If I'm rolling dice, that means there was a pre-planned event. I'm railroading it, right? So,
Railroad.
we're not gonna roll random hours to see how far it gets us to travel. Then I'm gonna roll random events during that. I will roll random events when we get into systems, right, to see if something happens, because I do have some random pre-stage stuff for that. And yeah, that's about it though. So if we're good with that, I will advance the calendar a day, and that prepares you for the jump then.
All right.
And then the next is a task chain. So I'm going to share.
Watch us misjump first session. We end up in like the
Yeah.
Nah, we'll be fine.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Hide.
we show up in the middle of the glorious empire.
That'd be cool.
It'd be very cool and also horrible.
So let me know if you guys could follow my verbal commands in Fantasy Grounds. I know I have it up in the stream, but if you go to the upper right and there is a chain, right, and that's our task chains, and you open it, does it show you a jump?
Yes, I see it.
Okay, so so the way jump mechanically works for the RPG mechanics, not for the sci-fi mechanics. I get in that. Is you have to plot your destination through an astrogation check. There is a DM modifier for each parsec, so you guys are going to be going 2 from what it sounds like. So it'll be a -2 on that J drive or on the astrogation. And then the J drive, it does not sound like you'll have a penalty because you're using refined fuel. So that the way the chains work, in a traditional RPG, you say, "Hey, can I make an assist roll?" We don't really do that in Traveler. We try to make a chain. So this is a predetermined chain. You guys can make any task chain or propose a task chain to me for anything, and I will just adjudicate it. And then the benefit is throughout the chain, the modifiers will carry over to the next person and the next person and the next person until you get to your final roll. So what could have been a near impossible outcome, you guys could mitigate it through creating a task chain. Now, again, the most basic, and this is rules as written, task chain is a jump. It's base 4 base, and then whatever the dice modifiers are.
What's the time for astrogation check? Is it D6 times 10 minutes?
Yes, I believe so. It's actually in this skill. Who's my astrogator, by the way?
I think Corbin is taking up all of the...
Okay.
Taking everything in there. So I always go open up the task link, and it actually, so I have it up. Plotting a course, you can get strength for gravity. Oh, that's it. Plotting a standard jump takes 1d times 10 minutes, and it's EDU. Yeah.
So I was going to say, if you want to take a D6 hours instead, it gives you -2.
It'll offset, yeah. So you're in no rush. So by taking an additional D hours, you get bonuses. This is for any action, pretty much. Is it called slowing down? Is that the mechanic?
Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, it's is time frame increment.
Yeah. So if you want to offset that -2, Mike, and just take your time plotting it, it is, was it that 4 hour? Is that what you rolled the D6 for 4
That's
hours?
what. Yeah, you
I
said
hit
3 hours.
Is that
so I
him?
rolled
Okay,
4.
cool.
Yeah. So I'll get that up to 7 a.m. All right. So the way Fantasy Rounds, you want to do this, Mike, with this task chain open, you're going to grab your astrogation roll, and you're going to drag and release it over the astrogation skill in this window. A little tricky. I can't think of any other Fantasy Ground system that does that. Cool. Then I go right to it. Task chain, jump task chain has been. Why was it completed?
I didn't do it.
I was testing this earlier, and I may have screwed that up. So let me delete, and let me grab that. Uh-oh. All right, well, you have an 8. So the result is an 8. And that is I think it goes to a +2.
No, 8 would be a +1.
It's still within the first band. Okay, 1. Okay.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. No, I take that back. I'm sorry,
it's 4.
It's +4, so it's going to be +2. You're
okay.
absolutely correct.
Yeah, all right. I usually have a screen up too. I have it.
Yeah,
Okay, but
yeah.
anyway, yeah. All right, so we're good. So now my J drive engineer J drive operator. So no penalty here because you're using the refined fuel. Who's my engineer?
I have a +1 in J drive.
You guys
Yeah,
are just
you're
making them run back and forth up and down the ship, but is doing it.
Hey, I am dealing with 2 passengers. Okay.
Yeah.
FYI, Greg, the task change is no longer on my screen. It's blank.
Oh, I hit it. Yeah, I was trying to clear it. My bad.
Okay. So you want me
Sorry
to
about
do
this.
J drive on the same thing? Engineer J
Yeah,
drive?
yeah. Drop it on there, and
right.
that should. Let's
Okay.
see what happens. This should apply the DM to the roll, so you don't have to do anything.
Okay, drag your dice roll here. There we go.
There it goes. Right. Excellent. Exceptional success. +7 effect.
Yeah.
Right, so we're good.
Jump.
Yeah, so you power. I guess you really power everything down. What you do, this is the sci-fi, is the reason hydrogen is your fuel source is you inject a hydrogen bubble in the fabric of space-time, creating a temporary wormhole large enough for you to go pass through, and it collapses behind you. Which is the reason why we're not riddled with wormholes all over the Traveler universe. So. Your folding time, you're not really traveling faster than light, you're just taking the shortcut through space-time.
Gotcha.
All right, so during the trip, this is another learning experience. This is our opportunity to train and level up skills, right?
Yes.
So on your guys' character sheets on your skills tab, there's a study period. So when you get your skills tab up and take a look at the study period, you can select a skill. You could use the ship's computer to learn a skill, or you could use somebody else to help you learn a new skill. And you could take nothing to 0, and you could take 0 to 1. And those require a single study period, which is 4 weeks. Now, from 1 to 2 takes 2 study periods, which would be 8 weeks. So you will be doing the record keeping of your study periods as we jump through space. You cannot be interrupted. So downtime planet side for a day or 2 isn't going to give you a week's worth of study. So you're going to be, they have to be whole week intervals.
All right. I think I'm going to study Gone Combat. I feel like it might come up.
Right, and when your study period is complete, it's not an automatic success. You make an education check. Your ship's computer library should give you a bonus. And I don't know if this is a house rule or not, but I was taught that somebody that is skilled in it that forgoes their own training could give their a DM modifier based on their current rank. I don't know where I picked that up from. I don't think it's in the rule book.
It could have been in one of the other 11 versions of Traveler,
right,
or it could have been a house rule. It's fair.
Yeah, for example, Corbin, your gun combat in pistol saves 2. You could grant a +2 on the gun training then, and forgo your own training.
Oh, but I was planning to do submarine.
Okay.
In the Traveler Companion, the Mongoose 2e one, obviously, it mentions in the case where one traveler is teaching another a skill they know, the student may make an average int check with a negative DM equal to the skill level being learned every 4 months. If it's successful, they gain an experience point. And you can just do nothing.
So I do request that this is not something that we retcon, right? So once we kind of start traveling, please make sure to enter your study period, what you're going to do, and track your study periods. I'm doing my best to keep track of time for y'all. Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, since we have the one scientist as a passenger, and to keep him occupied, and considering he's bossy, he might enjoy teaching me new skills. So if he has a science skill I don't already have, win-win.
Well, give me I don't know, an advocate check, or give me an appropriate check. I got a tactical idea. You're going to convince that person to train you.
Okay. Where would an advocate check?
Yeah, it's your skills. Would you have any kind of social skill that you think you could use to diplomat? That'd be
Diplomat, I had that. Yeah.
The program automatically puts your skills in alphabetical order. So,
if you have it. Yeah.
ooh, 10.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Okay. All right. They'll give you. You convince them that'd be a good way to spend their downtime. Though you'll get a +1 DM at the completion of this training period. That is actually the first time I've had anybody use a passenger other than making money.
Well, once we start getting a little bit of money in the ship fund, we can start buying study programs that would help people learn skills.
Yeah.
So we drag it into that slot there, Greg?
Oh, yeah, maybe, or you free type it. Did anybody drag and drop it in and it worked?
I
I
always
couldn't
type
get it to work. No.
Yeah, I think
I
you got to
just
type
typed
it
mine.
in. Yeah, it looks like a free form field.
I tried.
And got so far in the air.
You just cost me 30 cents on the stream royalty.
How could you?
Actually, I don't think that was long enough.
Okay.
I think that's under free use still. Fair use. Whatever it is. I don't know legal terms.
All right, so nothing's going to happen there. So we're going to get out of our jump. And first thing I do is I'm going to roll I know I roll a d6 and then we'll see what happens, but I think we're good. So where is I made a little note for me in my little. So just so you guys know, I roll 1d every day you're in space. On a 6, then the ship encounters something, and then I'm just following the Mongoose random table, and I will stitch together whatever that result is. But you guys enter the system of. Let me get on the. Look at the.
We ran
Sure.
into
Yeah, there you go.
grandfather.
Yeah, fall door.
Eh.
And sensors, I'm assuming is Corbin as well. Sensors are coming up empty. You just have a like a TACAN or beacon to Faldor's high port. And I'm going to go ahead and advance the. I'll go 7 days, so 8 there, or actually 1, 2, 3. 6, 7, 2, 9 day plus another day of M drive travel. Right, that is going to. This is us as we are approaching the high port. I'm assuming you guys want to dock, pay the berthing costs, and refuel on refined, and then we could do the trade dance and see if you could offload any of the speculative. Is that correct?
Were we doing refined?
No,
Oh, yeah.
we just told them we were.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
You guys are gonna skim. So going forward, then, or are you gonna refine in real? When you leave this.
No, just buy the 100. Just buy it for 100 a ton.
Okay.
And then we shouldn't. Should we keep bothering to keep track of it since they were going to pay for it? So it's just coming out to the.
Well, if you're skimming, you should. Right. So I mean, you're making 400 credits then if you're gonna.
No. You can buy the unrefined at the station for 100 a credit. Skimming is free, but it's gonna take us a week to get there.
Oh, maybe I used a bad term. I don't know how ethical this crew is, but you could invoice him at 500. He is paying you for free fines, which I'm saying that means that's a 400 credit per ton that you're skimming.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
We're totally invoicing him for 500 a ton.
Right. Yeah, so that was my skimming reference. So you skim.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I
Yeah.
get you. Yeah. Makes sense.
All embezzlement requires detailed record keeping.
It would be an admin. It'd be an admin check. So somebody use Advocate to help me with a task chain. Help the person with a task chain, to falsify the records using admin. So does anybody have? So I will use advocate. Who has a good admin?
Xander has advocate.
Advocate or admin? I get a +3 on my advocate. So
I want to see. I actually got a bunch of task chains. Let me see if I got one for this, and then I can modify.
Xander's got both advocate and admin. His admin is better than his advocate. So if your advocate is good,
advocate's really good.
I'll jump over. I'll gloss over this. Stop editing that. Oh. I guess it requires that I'll just make a new one. No, I will not. Okay, well, we'll just make dice rolls. I'll have to make some task chains in the future. I have a whole book of task chains, but I have to go through them all. I'll get them preloaded next time. So I know how this works. So don't worry about the task chain. We'll just do the old-fashioned roll the dice from your skill sheet.
Oh my god. Old-fashioned. So which are we doing first, advocate or admin?
It'd probably be the advocate, I would think, to figure out the laws and what to do, and then the admin to actually fill the paperwork out.
All right. Then if you want to do the advocate, then I will follow it up.
Okay, with a +2 effect means a DM a +1.
+2.
Oh, let's go. Oh, that goes that fast, huh? Okay.
Yeah, they modified it in the core update.
I get it.
So it's +2.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So you guys are documenting that you are paying 500, but you are actually purchasing at 100.
Correct.
But the GM knows you now have unrefined.
Which immediately goes into the processor. Because I don't want this ship jumping on unrefined fuel. I have heard some bad stories. If I'm not on the ship, then it's okay. But if I'm on it, I don't want unrefined fuel going into that jump drive.
No, absolutely not. Never.
And just got booted out of Fantasy Grounds.
So did I.
Internet hiccups.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay. Sorry, guys. My internet had a little burp.
Hiccup.
Yeah.
The internet gods frowned upon our embezzlement.
I don't know where. That was it. But you guys should be reconnected now on the Fantasy Grounds. So.
Yep.
Acquiring file.
Hey, Greg, what day did we arrive at Faldor? Was it 008?
I think it's all the way up to 10 here. I'm going to share it. Well, you can't. You're not in game yet.
I think it was 010. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's been about how long? A week?
Yeah, you guys got a week of study time, and you're.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to roll. That's a roll. You could actually roll to see what the actual jump time, and roll it out. But 1 week, it's.
No, I think you're fine.
If it's more than a day, it's not okay.
I do have everybody back. I do. Okay.
Yes.
Once everybody's back in. So what was I saying when we got disconnected?
Yep.
Oh, I was going to bring up the trade stuff. That's what I started. I hit the show on stream, and that's when I lost my internet. All right, so
Oof.
Happens again.
yeah, it didn't this time. We're good. All right, so I have the original Flammarion permalink on another screen, so we could actually refresh this and see. That's that one. Go back. There we go. All right. Generate a new trade. I think it's just a refresh. We'll clear this out. I don't remember. No, it's not. Okay, going home.
So now
Are we
we're
still?
in- No, district.
Yeah. Spinward Marches district. And then 268 and Faldor. Okay. All right, we're ready. So the first thing, well, we get. I don't want to roll the broker skill yet. Do you guys want to roll to see if the amount of time it does take to find everything, or do you just want to go straight to rolling that broker skill and I can hard code the time on it?
Falder is they don't have a date, so we're here for if we do just do the freight and we just do the mail, we can be right on our way. If we decide to sell it, you have a good enough broker that no, it's admin, isn't it? No, it's broker. It's broker for this one. You have a good enough broker. You can probably break it down to 1d6 times 10 hours. So it'd probably take about half the time. So we'd still be here for about 3 days, 1 to 3 days or 1 to 4 days. But I don't think I don't mind staying here. Although our ship, our ship might be found and stolen.
Could be. We could just offload the mail, which obviously we're going to do that because it's destination.
And the freight.
And offload the freight and then just pick up whatever freight we can find for the whole. If we want to save the time, because supposedly the mission was ASAP.
Sounds good.
At which point we're just going through the system and not going through the spec tray.
Yeah, let me show you. I'm gonna put something in Discord here. Just a sec. All right, that's our current funds. Minus the I gotta do the docking fee, which I think is a grand or $2,000 or something. But
that's we can write that one off.
That's right. They're paying for it.
Birthing, yeah, the birthing was negotiated. Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you find a way to save a buck on that.
You know what? Give me next week. I'll be prepared.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you guys need to pay up front, and then you're going to be compensated when you send the invoice at the end of the mission.
Okay.
Right. So there is that. But
okay. So, all right. I gotta change that. I gotta change the numbers around since we're paying, and then since we didn't get an advance.
No. Yeah. Yeah, next mission, something to negotiate is calculate what the advance would be to cover it, and then see what you can skim.
Yep.
Embezzle? Maybe that's a better word.
Creative math.
Just business acumen.
Yeah.
So, but we did get the 50K for the mail, and we got 43.2 for the freight, and we got the 28 for the passengers, which I did not put in here, so I got to put them in. All right. Did you want to roll for the time for the electronics, or are we taking it? We're just going to fuel up and take off.
Either's fine by me. Finding a buyer is only an hours. So by the time it takes them to refuel the ship, I could have found a buyer.
I think you're good trying to find it. Just speeding it up.
Yep. This would be perfect because finish the speculative trade, get everything set, and get to Walston, and then when we get to Walston, that'd be a good pin. That way we can start next session.
Start fresh.
System.
Yeah. Or do you just want to do the regular roll and do the 1d6 days? Your choice, Mr. Broker.
Let's see here. Is it possible to shorten the time?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's normally 1d days, but if you shorten it from 1d days to 1d days goes to 1d times 10 hours.
And that would be
and that makes the difficulty 10. Although, if someone does carouse and helps you drink up, helps you booze up the brokers, maybe we can help that with a task chain.
Yep.
And I happen to have a pretty darn good. I have a pretty good broker. I mean, a pretty good carouse.
Yeah, my carouse isn't all that great.
All right. So why don't I help you with my carouse?
Okay. You look them up. I'll make the deal.
That's a +1. Unless the difficulty was more than more or less than an 8.
Are we doing the shorter time or the faster time?
Faster time.
Yeah.
Right, and that put it at test difficulty 10?
No, how do you do the task change? I always do the task change as a difficulty 8, or as a base difficulty of 8, no matter what the final test. But GMs are different, so.
Yeah, I've always I think I've always run it with whatever the task difficulty is, but that does make sense because then what's the point if everybody's shooting for 12? The DM will just keep going down and down and down and down until So okay, so you get a +1.
All right, cool.
Sweet.
Didn't even need it.
Yeah.
All right, so throw the D6 and for the hours.
Yes.
10 hours. So less than a day.
Yeah, it's just enough time to get everything more than enough time to get everything refueled, but you don't lose much time.
Yeah.
So we're at 1,700. 1,500. It is 5 p.m. Okay, 1,700 it is, and now let's take that broker check.
Difficulty?
This is just a 3D with a plus. This is 3 dice with a +2, or you roll the chart and see what it comes up. Well, actually, if you did, I'm sorry, I take that back. Greg, if you're already on the sheet, give the broker score to a 2, and then just hit generate jump distance 2 and generate trade.
Broker score 2, jump distance 2, generate trade info. Makes sense. Yep. Okay. So let is see what they want. Desired goods. Here we go.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Oh my God! Jackpot!
Bingo! All right, so common electronics, we're looking at quite a profit on.
All right.
Nice. We did vehicles also, right? Or was it just common electronics?
We just did the common.
Okay, got it.
And then, of course, the mail we unload, so we can get rid of those out of our cargo hold.
While you're doing that, something I forgot because it matters. Our pilot should have made a piloting check to dock. So Corbin, it's on a task difficulty 6. You could take extra time if you want. It'll give you a modifier, but totally up to you.
But having the
spacecraft. It is, yeah. Okay. And then I think that gives you a +2 to DM. And then you're probably using Dex as your skill modifier, most likely.
Yeah, pilot's Dex.
Yeah. Now, on your character sheet, if you go down this, you may already have it. I just haven't even looked. So the skills, yeah, you haven't done it yet. So the pilot, small craft, you see the dash, the very first column. Single click it. Sorry, spacecraft. Yep, there you go. Not Dex. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's all right. And then in your modifier, at the bottom left of fantasy rounds, get a +2, and then make your die roll. Oh yeah. So you beautiful.
Hey Greg. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's a beautiful thing. Can you do me a favor? Can you scroll up and show me the docking fee?
We hear.
Is it a downpour? Oh, it's a downpour. It doesn't cost shit.
Oh, Faldor doesn't.
We just land in a field.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, this is
Starport E. Yeah, Frontier installation. Yeah, we should have looked. Is that true? Was that true on Traveler map?
Yeah.
Yeah, Frontier installation. Yeah, so one would have had a high port. Yeah, so you guys had to do. You landed on planet.
Yep.
Bedrock with no fuel.
Huh. We got to pay attention to these UWPs. Well, we got a freebie.
Mm-hmm.
This would not have been the route you wanted to take.
Oh, you know what? We could have found a lake, landed by a lake, and pumped the tanks full of water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still the charge.
Because it still has hydrosphere. Because it still has hydrosphere, so there's water.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good to know.
All right. Current funds are sitting in Discord.
That's a good current fund.
Yes.
God damn.
See what I
Let's
mean
get
about
out
the
of
size
here.
of the hold being
Yeah.
perfectly fine?
Yeah.
Well, let's get out of here.
Yeah. Do you guys want to take anything to go, or you just want to go straight to Walston?
Why don't we just take freight and head on out?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, so going to Walston. Find the. Oh, I should have done at the top. There was a link. Sorry.
Oh, there should be.
Anybody watching is getting sick. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Epileptic warning here.
Yeah. Here's our freight. That's a big list too.
Oh, actually, let's see if there's mail.
Oh yeah.
All right. I'll just set it to 12, so that way we know.
So we got what, 64 tons of cargo space available?
No, 20 of that's for fuel.
Okay,
So
44.
20 is fuel cargo. So we actually have 44 tons of cargo space.
Yeah. Let me dump all this stuff out of the.
There's
Common
no
electronics
interesting
system.
passengers.
We'll check on the passengers next. So, all right. So check for mail. I'm ready.
Corbin, you were the scout?
Yep.
You're going to add a +4. You're going to add a +4 to this. Actually, add a +6 to this.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to type the one in. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
2d6.
Just 2d6 +6. We might actually have another bonus or two on there, but
Oh, dismissed.
Mm-hmm.
all right. Let's see if we get another bonus. Highest naval rank plus highest. So is that either or?
No, that's both.
It's both. I have a +2 so we would have made it.
Okay.
What's Cientos social?
It's also 2. Just
Okay,
a 12.
so it's +2 anyway.
Oh wait. What's the tech level of the world?
5.
5. It's -4.
Aye.
So it would have missed.
Okay.
Yeah, we missed it.
Wah.
Wah wah. Thank God I found that.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah. So 44 tons of freight.
Well, there's a 40 cinnamon straight off the top there.
Here we go. Everybody seeing Anagathics?
What?
I'm looking at the
Good
freight.
gravy.
That we got hit by pirates. We probably don't
Can you give us
actually
the
know
rest
what's in
of
these
it?
boxes.
I doubt anyone's going to list Anagathics on the manifest.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. How do I want to say this? If it's tampered with, you're not going to get paid.
Yeah.
These are bonded and
that's
sealed
interesting.
containers.
Well, there's a 40 in cinnamon and then a 4 in biodiesel cooking compounds. So that's our 44 right there.
You want me to put that on the ship cargo, or do we want to just get you guys got it in the spreadsheet?
I got it on the spreadsheet.
Okay.
As long as it's accounted for.
Yep. And I'm just
I
gonna.
really don't care what's in it. I just care about the tonnage.
There was questions about any interesting passengers. 3, 6, 9, 12. Option for 12. Hi.
Ooh, Agatha Evans.
Camper.
Does Cyrus want a gambling partner? Lose some money.
Jacob Day could be good.
I like Please Lane. Just mostly for the name, but the
Causes trouble, insane.
and a rumor monger.
Just what everybody needs.
Hey, there's a Cyrus Gay. Cyrus and Cyrus.
Yeah.
What about Cyrus?
Well, that's only true. We need equal balance. That's a fun coincidence.
Silas Castro, 62 years old, expectant mother.
All right,
Yeah,
let me jump in here just for a sec. I just paid the maintenance, life support, and salary for everybody for the 29th. So everybody should be able to add $5,000 onto their sheet.
Yippee!
Yippee!
I'm filthy rich.
Hmm.
I'm just filthy.
Traveler
Yeah.
Aid Society. It's sort of like space hotels that are like really nice, and only a certain like club of people can go to them.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, no, it's really good. They provide banking. They do contracts. They do ship. You could probably find a contact to ship stuff for you. It's really fucking useful, and you get a free high passage every 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we have someone who has a task membership, so we're good. Like you can bring guests and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The hotel is really cheap, and they come on and go, "Hey, I got some guests with me," and everybody gets the same rate. It's really quite good.
Yeah, we could. Honestly, Agatha might be good, just so like. Actually, no, she won't be with us long enough to teach us gambling.
I mean, if we take high, we gotta shed some of the freight, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Is there any like middle freight or passage?
Middle passenger. Shit, I bet there is.
Yeah. Funny.
Okay. Oscar Douglas. Ooh, we're bringing Oscar Douglas. Possesses unusually advanced technology. I want to know what's up there.
I think he should, pass it along. Put him in more deserving hands.
How about Esther Kuhn? Corporate mechanic, also possesses unusually advanced technology.
What does it mean by ossified?
I don't know.
Ossified is really old.
At age 27.
Set in his ways.
27,
Set
yeah.
in his ways, I guess. Ossified.
Yeah, I guess maybe.
Rigid or fixed in attitude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I've never heard it used in that context.
Sensitive and fixed in attitude. That's great. Oh,
A volatile personality.
Mission offered. What are these?
I'm sorry.
Role
Dolores
playing opportunities.
Chavez being fanatical and nuanced. I don't know.
Walston has the Walston things, right?
Yeah, amongst other things.
If we picked up Fernando, maybe he would want us to like grab some for him. Hey, I want some Walstons.
I would like your funny space capybara, please.
A Walston sounds like a mixed drink. A good old brandy Alexander.
Yeah, I think the planet of Walston is named after the person who discovered Walston, and he named the first animal after himself as well. So everything was a Walston.
Oh, he's one of those.
Yeah.
no.
Now there's other creatures there. There's a Tencher's wolf. If you guys, I'm assuming somebody took the time to look at the ship's computer on the planet, flora, fauna, and all that.
Of course.
And there is a enormous Vargra. You guys say Vargra or Varger?
Varger.
I played with a British guy. He said Vargra. It was a Varger.
How many middle passengers can we take?
2.
Okay.
Well, actually, I got it. If you guys want to double up, we could actually take. What is it? We have 8 cabins, so yeah, we could take 5 if we wanted to actually double up, which I don't want to do.
Yeah. We should definitely take Fernando because I mean that's basically just money. He wants to hire us as a mission. And
Does
then yeah, it says. Scroll down a bit more.
Yeah, sorry. I'll get that big screen and then.
Yeah.
All right.
If we take Wyatt and Fernando, then they can just gamble and I can.
Yeah.
A rich
the
noble
recall.
might be nice. And Kennedy.
Finally, someone more my speed.
Complains a lot, quarrelsome.
Okay, never mind. I'm not into those.
Okay. Let's see the rest.
It goes down. We're in a basic passage now.
Oh,
Well,
basic. Yeah, we probably don't want any basic people. Yeah, Fernando and who else do we want really? Saul Keating would be better than Anne, just because he seems nicer.
I didn't see where Saul was.
He's just a he's in
Above
the
Esther.
yeah.
There.
Although he doesn't possess unusually advanced technology, but I don't think we're gonna get that anyway. So yeah, my vote's Fernando.
Amelia, let's see. Amelia Collins wants to get off the planet as soon as possible.
We like land and she's being chased by like a bunch of like barbarians. Like, hey, can I come on your ship?
Well, she's a scientist, so you know we could double up in my lab.
Yeah, if you want to bring an extra person, we could always pick up Amelia and she'll double up. And yeah.
You guys good with it? We got our passengers. We got our
We
freight.
taking 2 or 3?
Roll
We
that.
taking 2 passengers? 2
we're-
mid passengers?
We're taking Fernando, to Saul, and I think Gwyn wanted to double up with someone so we can bring on Amelia. Unless she was just okay. I suppose I don't know. So let's say just 2. Fernando
Okay.
and Saul. Okay.
Cool beans.
Okay. Get us off of this.
Cold beans.
All right. So, anything else here on Faldor?
Don't really think so. I mean,
That's
there's
what I can
nothing
think
really
of.
to do.
Yeah. You guys didn't really go out carousing. I'm not going to roll any random encounters then. You guys stayed on script.
Yeah.
All right, last call before I put you in space and start sending you out to the high guard for our jump. All right, I'm going to advance this a day then as we go out. And here's our new day in game chat, and I'll flip it over to the stream. All right, okay, so day set, and yeah, here. Oh yeah, you're flying out. I didn't set the task difficulty, but you don't need to fly out and roll. But okay, you would have been an 8 would have been fine. Most piloting checks are actually on a task difficulty 6 as a base. So, all right, so good there. Advance this a day. So let's prepare for our jump with a astrogation check. We are going 2, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
From Faldor
2
to
Walston.
Walston. Yeah. Okay, so going 2. So astrogation. I could clear the task chain if you want to use it, and then it will be a -2 on the astrogation. Let me see if I can type it in. I did. Hey, cool. Look at that. All right, Corbin, you want to astrogate us?
Sure. Do you want to share it?
Oh, I hid it. Why do I always hide it?
All right. Here we go.
It's good. That's a success.
Barely.
Uh,
It's a little bumpy ride, I guess. We made it there.
All that matters is it was a success.
All right, now you want J drive next, yeah?
yeah, is our fuel processed yet?
After 10 hours, yes.
Oh, they're like little
Well-
hamsters.
Well, we might
No,
need
what
to
is
spend a little more time on that. But
I give you guys
What is
a full day to get out to the high
yeah,
guard.
give us a full day. A full day, we're fine.
Yeah, I just flat rate it to get out to that diameter. It's just too much to manage. So, okay, then we should be good. No penalty on this.
I don't get advantages because we waited.
You could have slowed down the astrogation check, but you're not going to get a modifier.
No, I mean
better
for
than
the
plus-
okay. All right, so
Yeah,
this is jump
yeah.
drive we're doing. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Everybody pray.
All right, we are going another week of jump, and go ahead and update your sheets for one more week. I'm going to update the calendar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and set it. All right, so I do have an image of Walston when we come in, and this will be a good spot to pin it for the session because we can just pick up directly in system. And you guys could offload that freight when we get down port and calculate all that, right? So,
Yep.
yeah.
100%.
So let me see. An image of Walston. No, that is a Walston. Nope, another Walston. I guess I don't. All right. So
There we go.
no planet image of Walston. I have the starport when we get down there.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
What's
So
the
yeah,
date?
go ahead.
Sorry, Greg. What's the date?
Oh yeah, I'll share the calendar. This is it, and there's that.
18.
It'll take you actually. We got to get another day from the entering at the high guard and going back, getting in systems. So this will actually be your day. All right, guys. So next session, 2 weeks from today. Are we good for 2 weeks from today? Is that a holiday?
Day before New
30th.
Year's Eve.
Yeah, everybody. Assuming we can talk about this offline on Discord, but assuming we're here in 2 weeks, be a very different session. We will be almost exclusively on planet for the entire next session.
Yay!
Yeah, so, yeah. And I'll share some more of the ship's computer information about the planet Walston. That way, it's not something we got to spend time role playing on in game. You guys got to have time to review that computer.
All right.
Ship's computer information on Walston, and I think that's about it. We'll get before we cut the stream. Anybody got anything they want to say before we end the stream, and then I'll go around and say some to just talk to the group afterwards, real quick. But
I got nothing in particular. Although I'm
Thanks
probably
for
going to
walking.
grab some Wollstons from Wollston.
yeah,
I'll join on that.
Current finances are in Discord.
What?
We started with, just so you know, we started with 80 grand, and we are currently at 345.
hey,
Yeah,
up.
baby.
That's nice.
All right, then. With that, we'll outro out, and then we'll end the stream, and we'll stick around and just chat after as a group. So, all right, guys, thank you.
Have a good one.
Ooh.